Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your September 2020 mid-month general readings. So we're looking at the last 2 weeks of September, and this reading is for the air sign of Aquarius. Welcome everyone. I hope, as I always do, that you're safe and well and sane in the year 2020 that we're all living through. Thanks for being here today, and also for all that you do and have done and continue to do in support of this channel. Much appreciated. So this reading is for the air sign of Aquarius. So that's if your sun is an Aquarius, your moon, your rising, your Venus, or if you're cross-watching for an Aquarian as well. It's all relevant, but of course, being a general reading, it's going to resonate a little differently for everyone that watches it, particularly in details and intensity, because everybody has their own story, right? So watch all of your signs if you know them, sun, moon, rising, Venus, because they all can bring in different bits of insight and perspective into what's going on in your life, and potentially help you navigate through it a little better. So do that. If you find that this video or any of the general readings resonate enough with you to want to reach out for a personal reading, just click on the description link below, click on that little arrow, you'll see some contact details there. My email address, Maggie1Maguire@gmail.com. Feel free to email me. I can usually respond with more information the same day, the first 24 hours. And scheduling personal readings is done in a fairly timely fashion. I do readings full time. It's all that I do. So I'm pretty diligent at working with my schedule and your schedule to get those readings set up as quickly as possible. So email me if you're interested. I'd be delighted to hear from you and delighted to work with you. All right, Aquarius, let's see what the last half of September 2020 has in store for you. Been getting a lot of sort of intense readings for the signs for the mid-month. I am using Legacy of the Divine Tarot for those who need to know, want to know. All right, Aquarius, we begin with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Great way to begin. Followed by the Devil. You know, Aquarius, I've been getting quite a lot of interesting major arcana, intense major arcana combinations for the mid-months for some reason. The Wheel and the Devil, a classic combination of perhaps paying dearly for, in pursuit of some kind of pleasure or something. Let's take a look. The Two of Cups. The Knight of Cups. From the bottom of the deck, overall energy for the last half of September is the Six of Coins. Wow. So Aquarius, the Wheel of Fortune and the Devil, I mean, it's a textbook, like tarot textbook combination of allowing something that you're obsessed about, because the devil can represent addictions, temptations, vices, obsessive energy. I mean, fundamentally, the devil represents something that we're enslaved to or chained to, or something that we keep returning to over and over again, bad habits or patterns or ways of making decisions, if not actual addictions to a substance, in a way that's not healthy for us, even if the thing itself is, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's doing it in an obsessive, unhealthy way. And the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune and the Devil is paying for your pleasures, like paying a really dear, heavy price for your pleasures, or for being, in the fact that it represents that you're in pursuit of whatever this is, or whoever this is, because there's definitely some relationship offer energy here. By doing it, you're abdicating some kind of responsibility, or you're shirking or setting aside or pushing off some kind of responsibility in order to do this, and it's really going to cost you in the end. That's what I'm seeing this is. We definitely have an offer coming in here, and the offer, the Knight of Cups, who comes rushing in to offer that cup of love, support, encouragement, be with me, wears his heart on his sleeves, it's right next to the Devil. It's very obsessive energy. And then the Two of Cups over that, which is the traditional soulmate, kindred spirit, best friend card next to the Wheel of Fortune. So there's an opportunity or an offer coming in rather quickly. You might be the one making the offer. It depends on which side of the story you're on. And the overall energy is the Six of Coins, which can represent giving and receiving. Giving, being in a position where you're able to give, whether it's money, time, love. Sometimes it can represent, one person giving too much and the other person taking too much and not giving back in an equal way. I mean, if you were to write a really short story about this, it looks like you're shirking something in order to pursue some kind of relationship, or making an offer to someone and ignoring some kind of responsibility. It might be financial as well. We do have the Six of Coins and the Wheel of Fortune. It might be that you're giving money to a best friend. Soulmate. The soulmate card doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It can be a really great kind of kindred spirit, best friend sort of energy. Some of you might be giving money or being asked for money. If that's the case, you're not going to get it back. I mean, it may just be a situation where they keep asking and asking and you keep giving and giving. Let's clarify some of this. What does the Devil card represent? I mean, something is being ignored here, some kind of responsibility or something, or common sense or wisdom is being ignored here, but you're going to end up paying for it. And something to do with some soulmate or best friend sort of, whether it's romantic or otherwise. It looks like it's allowing a relationship or a connection you have with another person, Aquarius, to make you turn your head away or ignore some kind of responsibility, or going against practical wisdom. But it's like you can't help but give it or take it. What's the Devil about? Is that two? It is two. Two of Swords and the Eight of Coins, turning your back on work, refusing to acknowledge some truth in front of you because you'd have to do something about it or make a choice. And the Eight of Coins, which is work, paying attention to detail, doing the work even though it might be boring or repetitive. And it's coins too, so again, it might be actual money. I mean, are you like calling in sick from work to be with someone else and you're going to get fired for it, or something of that sort? Again, it could be work or finances, It's like you're ignoring. I mean, the Two of Swords clarified by the Eight of Coins is refusing to see what needs to be taken care of, what needs to be paid attention to in a practical way, whether it's like your actual job or business or your finances or your financial structure because of this other person. I mean, it could be, one of the ways that this is playing out for some of you out there is you're giving almost in an obsessive way to another person. Again, some of them they could be giving to you. It's unhealthy. It's like pouring water into a glass which has no bottom. It's never enough. And it's going to end up costing you a lot, like in a not good way, in a negative way. For others of you, it might be shirking your work responsibilities. I mean, it could be like taking from work. I hope it's not embezzling. Or shirking, the Eight of Coins can be your job, it can be your financial structure. Coins is about the physical structure of our day-to-day life because it's earth energy. Coins are pentacles, it's the same suit. Job, work, money, property, the practical things that keep security and stability in our day-to-day physical life, and all the responsibilities around that, and it's being ignored here for this relationship And the energy around that is obsessive and unhealthy. And it's going to end up costing you because you're not paying attention. You're not paying attention to, you know, well, this is feeling kind of like a lecture, huh? Don't shoot the messenger, but it's so clear here. You're not paying attention to some kind of responsibility or obligation. You're shunting it aside or just turning your head for this obsessive energy, and it's going to end up costing you, I think, in a pretty big way, in an unpleasant way. Let me clarify with another deck. I've got the Gilded Tarot Royale here. We'll clarify here. Let's clarify the Devil with this, because I'm kind of curious. The Devil and the Wheel of Fortune. What is this? Clarify it one more time. I mean, this, you know, the Eight of Pentacles again. See, in this deck it's Pentacles, in the other it's coins. Same card, Eight of Coins, Eight of Pentacles. That's what the Devil is about. It's about work or responsibilities, your financial structure. Look at this, the Devil again. So we have the Devil and the Eight of Pentacles and the Devil and the Eight of Coins, which is the same thing. I mean, see what else is behind that. The Tower, holy cow. Temperance and the High Priestess in reverse. So you're ignoring your intuition, which is what that two, I mean, you could look at the Two of Swords and the High Priestess in reverse as an echo of the same energy. Ignoring your intuition, what your intuition is telling you, and it's going to cause some kind of major breakdown or loss as a result of it if you choose to proceed forward with this. Now, Temperance in the upright showing up lessens it or helps moderate it a little bit, but the energy around it, I mean, you've had the Devil twice, the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Coins twice. You've had the High Priestess in reverse and the Two of Swords in the upright, both about ignoring what's right in front of you. It's going to cause some Tower card event to happen because of the obsessive, toxic energy of it, and it's all kind of coming down to, you know, it's all around. This is what's at the center, this Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups, you know, wanting to give or to take. But I think for most of it, it's wanting to give in a way that's going to leave you so depleted, and you're taking from what you can't afford to take from, whether it's your own actual pocket, your own finances, or your time from work, your responsibilities, or, I mean, hopefully it's not embezzling from work to give to somebody else, you know, but it's not good. And it's really, really clear, Aquarius, that if you continue, I mean, free will, free agency, right? Just because the Tower card shows up and actually happens on a path because you made a decision you probably wouldn't make twice. I mean, you learn lessons, right? And any path that has lessons, no matter how painful, is a path of value, right? You don't have to take Spirit's advice, but it's so clear here. And while I'm not in the habit of telling people what to do, I'd vote a big fat no. Don't do it. The Devil card coming out twice represents that it's a strong pull, a strong compulsion, a strong temptation, because there's some obsessive, toxic energy there. But if you invest in this, you continue to give to this, it's, you know, it's a breakdown. And I can tell and I can feel in a really unpleasant way. You know, it's something you want, which is going to come at a high cost, and you will likely regret afterwards. So I was hoping this wasn't going to be another one of those really intense readings, but I mean, my gosh. Let's look at these cards. Wheel of Fortune and the Devil, you know, the Tower and the Devil, you know, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Coins, same thing. I mean, yeah. What I suggest, which is what Spirit would suggest, is flipping this High Priestess around in the upright, Aquarius, because In this situation, it's in the reverse. In the upright, it's paying attention, listening, watching, observing, paying attention to your intuition, your gut instinct, your higher self, whatever you want to call it, and allowing that to be the thing that leads you, that you make decisions by. In the reverse, it means you know, but you're not going to do it. You're ignoring it because of all this obsessive something pulling you in another direction. My advice, Spirit's advice, is flip this around and listen to what your intuition is telling you, or the opinions of people that you trust, and don't continue to invest in this thing because it looks like it's going to cost you a lot. Yeah. Wow. Well, Aquarius, that is your reading for the last half of September. I'm not going to say I hope you enjoyed it because, it wasn't the most brightest or happiest, but I hope that it does help clarify things or help validate perhaps whatever you've already been feeling or hearing, from other people. And again, free will, free agency, but it looks like, whatever this Eight of Pentacles and Eight of Coins represents for you, job, work, money, the practicalities, it needs to be addressed and not ignored, because it will, it doesn't look like the results will be very good. So I hope that it's been helpful, at least providing some perspective there. So Aquarius, I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the October general readings. Stay safe and well in the meantime. Again, if you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, click on the description link below. You'll see my email address there, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be happy to hear from you. Take care, stay safe and well, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.